Hi guys, how are you doing today? So I'm super excited for this video because I've been promising to film it for months now, and I'm so sorry it's taken me so long, but I'm just so excited to be here filming, talking about them, because I am obsessed with these Stila eyeshadows. I love them from the bottom of my heart. They are a holy grail. They're just like literally everything to me. Like, I've been trying to get my best friend to buy these for months now. Every time I get an email from Stila and there's a promo, I'm like, girl, look at these, buy them, because they are so good, and like I highly recommend them to you guys. I will have them linked down below. There'll be affiliate links, but I'll link the Stila website, the Ulta website, the Sephora website for them in case you're interested in buying them on any of the different platforms or stores or whatever you want to call it. And I would say go with Stila's website, because if you sign up, you get a welcome email and they'll give you 20% off, and these are kind of like a pretty penny, so 20% off is a lot. So I definitely recommend purchasing through Stila, which is what I purchased all but 2 of them from. So, and also some of these are Stila exclusives. You can't get them on the Sephora or the Ulta website. So if you guys want to know how obsessed I am with these, here is your answer. I have so many. They're holy grail, you guys. They're literally everything. So basically, these eyeshadows are just a liquid glitter eyeshadow, and I would say that there's 2 different formulas. So I hear a lot of people saying like, oh, I love Kitten, Karma, whatever, but I hate like Ballet Baby because it's a lot more sheer. And there are some that are very pigmented, opaque, and there are some that are more sheer, like the duochrome shades that they came out with, more on the sheer side. But I work with them the same way no matter what. I always put down a eyeshadow first, and then I put the glitter on top, because if you just try to do the glitter, even if it's Kitten Karma, which is very pigmented, it just kind of, it doesn't really flow with your eyeshadow look. I've seen people like Jaclyn Hill. She has like perfect eye shape and it looks fine on her, but for my hooded eyes, if I just put like glitter, like it doesn't work. So I always put an eyeshadow underneath, and I'll show you guys a swatch example of what that looks like, just in case you're curious. I will link a bunch of them down below where I've used any of these glitters, and you guys can see how I use them. I always put something underneath. Today I will have this tutorial up. I'm not sure if it'll be before or after this video, but I used Ballet Baby on the inner corner, and I have a pink eyeshadow underneath just because it just helps it. They're like friends. You need an eyeshadow and then you put the glitter on top. I feel like that's where a lot of people go wrong, is just wanting to wear these on their own. So that's my little spiel on the formula, but I think that they're beautiful. I just apply them with the applicator because I feel like the applicator is really nice, and I love them so much. Also, in case you guys are wondering, since we're talking about Stila, the liquid lipstick I'm wearing today is from Stila also, and this is the shade Perla. It is super pretty. I really enjoy this shade, and their formula is really comfortable too. I'm going to do full swatches at the end of this video of the entire line. I have almost every shade except for the purple one, which I do want to get, and the black one, which I'll probably never get the black one because I really wouldn't use a black glitter all that much. But besides that, I have every other shade, so I will do those swatches at the end. But for now, I'm just going to kind of show you a comparison of the formula. So Gold Goddess is sheer and Kitten Karma is opaque. So I will show you guys. Excuse the swatch I have on my hand. Yeah, okay, here is Golden Goddess. I'm swatching it. You guys can see, oh gosh, it is so beautiful, but it is not completely opaque. You can kind of see my skin underneath, if you guys can see, hopefully. So now we're going to do Kitten Karma, which is a lot more opaque. And so now here's Kitten Karma on the top. And I don't know, hopefully you guys can see, but this one is just a lot more opaque and you can't see anything through it. So those are the 2 different formulas, and I literally have no problem with it because, like I said, I just use them the same either way. So I pulled out this little beautiful palette from Colourpop, and it is the Yes Please palette, even though the front says Cute AF, which is like, why would they do that? That's so stupid confusing. But we're going to go ahead and take the gold shade just so I can swatch this underneath, and then I'll swatch Gold Goddess on top so you guys can see the difference. So I'm just going to do it right here. even though this is more of a yellow gold, and that's more of a true gold, but either way. So there is the yellow right there. And then I'm gonna put, okay, that's not it. Where did I just put it? Okay, here it is. And then I'm putting Gold Goddess on top. So you guys can see that's the difference. There it is with a shadow underneath, and there it is just on its own. So I really recommend applying it like that. Like I said, I'll link my tutorials down below, and if I do have footage from any of them still, which I doubt that I do because I like to delete my videos after I upload them, but if I do have the footage, then I'll include some, so just so you guys can see what I do. But yeah, there it is. So beautiful. So overall, I feel like they do have a pretty good line of colors. I figure I just walk through them really quick and tell you which ones are my favorite. This one right here is Diamond Dust. It's a nice little silver shade. It's pretty. I like it. It's really nice for a pop of highlight on the inner corner. Next is Ballet Baby, which is again a really pretty highlight shade. You could use this all over your lid. I think this would be beautiful if you did like a really neutral cut crease and then you had a pink like light shade on your lid and did this on top. That would be stunning. But I like to use this on my inner corners. It's what I did today, and I think it just adds a really nice stunning little pop. Is Gold Goddess, which is one of my favorites. I'm not like, I like gold eyeshadow, but at the same time I'm not like, oh, I live to die, breathe or whatever for it. But I do really enjoy gold eyeshadow when there's glitter on top. So I love this one, and if you love gold eyeshadow, I feel like this is just a staple every day. Like, it's just so pretty. Next is Kitten Karma, and this is kind of, how do I describe this? It's like a nice champagne shade, and their kitten shade is like very like iconic. Like, it's just like one of the most well-known shades in their whole line, and they have like a highlighter. They have all different type of kitten things, but this is just a nice champagne. Next is Rose Gold Retro. This is definitely one of my like higher top favorites. I love this one so much. It's just a beautiful rose gold shade, which I prefer rose gold over gold, just because I feel like pinks and purples just look so good on my eyes, like just because they're green, not because I'm conceited or anything, but I just feel like they match together really well. So I just love a lid shade like this. Next is Bronze Belle, and this is nice too. I was expecting this to be a little bit more bronzy, to have a little bit more brown tones in it, but it's honestly not that far off from Kitten Karma. Like, there are some of these shades, when I swatch them all on my arm, you'll see they're kind of similar, and I really don't think you need every single shade. Like, because of how expensive they are, I would say just get the ones that like really speak to you. Because especially when you put an eyeshadow underneath, they end up looking very similar. It is a beautiful color, and it has like gold and like bronze reflex in it, and it's beautiful. I'm glad that I have it, but I would say it's similar to some of the others. Next is Smoldering Satin. This is another really opaque one, and it's kind of more on the cool tone side, but it's still in the same family as Kitten Karma. It's beautiful. It has silver glitters in it. It's a nice shade. I don't reach for that one as much. Next I have the 3 duochrome shades, and this first one is Sunset Cove, and this is a purple with a like blue reflect. It's beautiful. It's so unique, but it's not something I reach for like every single day or anything like that, because again, it is very unique. Actually, I think this would be like super pretty on top of the eye look that I have today. I would love this. So I really like that one. Next is Sea Siren, which is a like purpley pinky blue shade. It's hard to describe, but beautiful. And then this one is Into the Blue, which is a beautiful blue purple. I have a tutorial, it should be up already, using this with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm like obsessed with this. It looks so pretty. And then last but not least are my 2 favorite shades, the most recent ones that they've launched. One is in a FIRENZE, and this is kind of like a darker rosy glitter shade. Oh gosh, it's so pretty. And then this has to be my favorite one, absolute hands down. I will link a look down below using this next to NOTTE. It is a burgundy glitter, and it is just, I'm speechless, honestly. This shade, like, I could marry this shade, honestly. It's everything. So those are pretty much my thoughts on these glitters. If you want to see the swatches, then just keep watching. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.